Good afternoon everyone. It's great to be able to be with you all today, even if it's not in person. I really hope you've had a great day together, whether it's been meeting new people virtually, gaining new knowledge, or thinking about things a little bit differently. I really hope you've got some positive things from the day, and I'm sure you have. So at the outset, I want to say a huge thank you to each and every one of you for the way that you've supported guiding during this year. It's been tremendous to hear how hard people have tried and continue to try to keep giving something to the girls in our movement. It's important for you to know how much we value you. Myself, the wider Chief Guides team, and Tracy, your Chief Commissioner in Anglia. We're all grateful for what you've been doing in your units, your districts, divisions and counties. Thank you. Over the past 6 months, it goes without saying that we have all faced huge challenges to find ways to continue to bring guiding to girls. And as with many other unit leaders, I've done a combination of things to stay in touch with the girls in my unit, from printing activities, posting them round, trying to meet online, and for the last 3 weeks I've been very fortunate that we've been able to meet indoors. And to be honest, it was a pretty emotional moment when we got back into our hall and a step closer to the guiding that we know. We're all living in challenging times, and I know only too well that in your guiding, your personal, professional lives, you will have felt the impact of everything that's happening. And you'll have each felt differently. Because with COVID and this pandemic, everyone has a different lived experience and a different level of risk that they're prepared to take. And we might each find different days harder than others. I'm enormously proud of the community spirit that's been shown by our members, and that is so much a part of who we are as an organisation. The volunteers, parents, staff colleagues who have worked together through this time to continue guiding, creating new ways of delivering our offer and overcoming challenges in what has been a very uncertain time. It's going to be crucial as we move forward that we keep our volunteer network intact, and I want to encourage leaders to support one another. We want motivated volunteers, don't we, if we're going to be able to re-engage with all the girls that we know. We have been tested to our limits in terms of being adaptable to respond to COVID, and I'm ever so proud of the adult volunteers who have tried in so many ways to respond to the times we find ourselves in. So thank you to all involved at Girl Guide in Anglia for all the work that you are doing to support leaders, to provide opportunities to girls, give exciting online adventures and challenges, provide the blended programme and support members to get back to face-to-face guiding. We're all adapting, and a vibrant digital offer for guiding has emerged faster than we could have imagined to complement the original model of guiding that we know and love. It's been fantastic to see leaders, commissioners, advisors and trainers who've thrown themselves into the digital world more than ever before, in whatever context they are working in. From virtual scavenge hunts and sleepovers, challenges and campfires, trainings and trustee boards, across the organisation, creative, resilient volunteers have adapted and kept moving. Who would have thought 6 or 9 months ago that we would all be together today without even leaving our homes? I think we have an opportunity now to reach new or current volunteers who we haven't managed to connect with lately, in ways that we haven't done before. The situation we find ourselves in has engaged communities. It's taken us into parents' living rooms, opened up new ways of volunteering and connecting with one another from our own sofas. And we've found opportunities that are transforming how learning and development can be offered to adult volunteers. We've found opportunities for engaging parents. How can our programmes work in different situations, and even finding ways of involving those on waiting lists. I'm not suggesting it's easy. In fact, I know it's not easy. It has been hard not to have the same social connections that we would have had, having to schedule a call rather than connecting with someone over a coffee. And we need to continue to pull together as the situation evolves. The challenge is greater in some ways now as the easing of lockdown or the in and out of lockdown happens, and happens in different ways in different times across your region and across our wider membership. But we can inspire people to take part in guiding, and the first step is to keep our network of people in touch and together, and that's why days like today are so important. So thank you for giving your time today. The next step is surely to ensure that every girl has an offer, be that outdoor guiding, indoor guiding, digital guiding, or a blend of them all. Returning to face-to-face guiding is a new challenge and one we've spent a long time considering and preparing for. Those Tuesday night regular meetings might not be the same for a while, but they could be many different things. They could be a monthly meeting with online guiding in the weeks in between. You could meet on different nights of the day or week, or split the unit in half and take a turnabout. It could mean looking at divisions or districts as a whole and organising different opportunities. Could be volunteers connecting to support those who are less confident online or unable to run a unit face to face. And it could be smaller units joining together because one is already offering an online offer, for example. And that's actually been something that Emma, the Assistant Chief Guide, has needed to do. She's a leader with a Ranger unit in Edinburgh, and they didn't get the take-up they wanted when they moved to virtual meetings. But she wanted to ensure that her girls still had an offer, so she joined up with another Ranger unit which had already established itself online. Several of her Rangers have now joined those meetings and more are joining each time, but it's actually worked out better than she could have expected. Her unit meeting venue is happy for them to return, but at the moment the other unit's venue is not. So it looks like they're going to run as a bit of a combined unit for the foreseeable future, both able to share their spaces, digital and face-to-face. I'm really keen that we look at what we can offer and support one another to offer a blended programme of online and, where possible, face-to-face. Because ultimately we all want to engage girls in guiding in whichever way we feel comfortable as leaders. And people, as we all know, have different skills and different strengths, so let's embrace that. And as I draw to a close, I want to say to you, now is the time to be confident. Now, perhaps more than ever, we are essential to girls and young women, and we all, each of us, has a part to play. We have shown that we can move guiding forward in big steps in a short time with our digital offer. Let's try now to add the core offer back where we can. With an organisation like ours, built on friendship, built on community and built on supporting one another, I'm confident that we can embrace the opportunities where we see them. Even in this uncertain time, we can reach girls where they are. We can show parents who we are as we deliver the programme activities into their homes. And we can encourage connections and communities and creative thinking about how we deliver guiding. We can continue to be that space for girls in a really difficult, really anxious time. It's not going to be easy, and we have a challenging road ahead and the picture is uncertain. But our focus now is on motivating and supporting leaders from the region, from the centre, to continue to get back into guiding. Each to take an action they can to ensure that every girl has some kind of an offer. And we can learn from each other, we can inspire each other, and together we can move guiding forward. So thank you again for your commitment to and support of Girl Guiding. Please be confident in yourselves and in us. We achieve amazing things together when we come together as one team. Thank you for everything that you are doing, and thank you for the time that you give to guiding. Thank you all. Stay safe. Take care. Bye.